God. Okay, I'm a trial lawyer with experience in manslaughter cases, and this Alec Baldwin case is insane. I'm just catching up on all of it. But the first thing I heard was that the prosecutor took the stand, which is a huge no-no. I mean, it's just wild. And the judge even told her she doesn't have to. Then I heard there was a Brady violation. No, not Tom Brady. They weren't deflating balls, but it's almost the same idea. A Brady violation is like cheating for the prosecutors. It's serious. Okay, I haven't had a chance to fully catch up on the Alec Baldwin trial because I have a day job doing my own freaking trials, but my gut instinct was that this prosecution's a little weird. So this video will be a quick summary of what I've learned so far because I gotta run to some parties, but this is so insane, okay? Like, it's so insane. First of all, a prosecutor should never, ever have to take the stand. This is such a big no-no because no lawyer who's representing a party would ever need to take the stand. That only happens when something goes really wrong, okay? Like someone totally messed up. For example, if like a lawyer took a statement from a witness and the witness lied on the stand, and the only way to prove that they lied is to hear from that lawyer who heard them say something different or something. But even with that, there's a different way around it. You can just stipulate, legally agree about what was told to that lawyer, and then that's fact. Like, you don't have to have anyone take the stand. But then I heard this was all in relation to a Brady hearing, which is really, really bad for prosecutors. You never want that to happen, okay? Brady against Maryland is the main case that we talk about when we talk about Brady violations. It's in the US and it establishes not all, but it establishes most of the prosecutorial ethics in America, especially this idea. A prosecutor must turn over all evidence that could be exculpatory. Exculpatory evidence is any evidence that tends to show or may lead to a defendant's exoneration. So if we're in a Brady hearing, that is no bueno for these prosecutors. That means a judge is trying to figure out if they were ethical. That's a big problem. No surprise to me, that's probably why the lead prosecutor resigned right before this hearing, but I'll talk about what she did more in a minute. In this Brady hearing, here's what was hidden from the defense. Apparently, there was a recent new piece of evidence, a box of ammunition handed over to the sheriff's department before this trial started. That box of ammo might be the same ammo that the gun safety person pulled from during the incident on the set where Alec Baldwin shot someone thinking that he had blanks in the gun. But the prosecutor argued that they didn't think that that was relevant because the primers on the ammo are different colors for the box that was turned over and for the ammo that they found on scene. Either way, they didn't share it with the defense, and they just filed it away in a case file against the armory, right? The gun safety person. They just put that information in that case file and didn't put it in the Alec Baldwin case file. And here's that violation. The defense should have been told about this other ammo box because it could lead to helping the defendant, Alec Baldwin. It could lead. It doesn't have to be totally exonerating him. It just has to be something that could lead to maybe his innocence. That's how low of a threshold it is. The lead prosecutor, Erlinda Ocampo Johnson, found this out in the middle of the trial. Her colleagues never told her about this. Imagine that. She was given this case to try it back in April, she said. And then they never told her about this. And then she finds out in the middle of trial that there was evidence that wasn't turned over, evidence she didn't even get to evaluate for herself. So what did she do? She told the prosecution team, hey, we got to dismiss this case. This is a huge ethical violation. And they didn't want to do it. So what did she do then? She straight up quit her job. I can't tell you how much I admire Ms. Johnson. That's guts and that's honest commitment to the role that she has to play as a prosecutor. But for some reason, these other prosecutors, and I have no idea why they did this, they kept pushing forward, which led them to a Brady hearing, which led them to taking the stand to defend what they did. And guess what happened? The judge didn't really like what they did, and so she found a Brady violation. She found on the record an ethical violation committed by these prosecutors. And then she dismissed the case because of that, which is the right ruling, and she dismissed it with prejudice, meaning you can never bring this up ever again, ever. A finding of a Brady violation puts the bar license of those prosecutors involved at risk. So now they probably have to go to the State Bar of New Mexico and defend their license. Hey, I'm very responsive in the comments, so let me know what you think, let me know what questions you have, and I'll reply, but that's all I got for now.